This is week 3 run session 3. Couldn't remember then, see? Too much going on up here in this noggin. So today is running 3 times, running for 8 minutes each time, and a minute in between. So 24 minutes running, doing it on the treadmill or the treadmill, whatever you like to think of it. And we're just going to get it done under our belt, out of the way. The next run is going to be outside. I've already planned where I'm going. It's relatively flat, but it's kind of unavoidable around here. You've always got inclines and then. But what goes up must come down. Can't complain, can we? And hills are good for building endurance and stamina. And by all accounts, it gets you fitter quicker. So let's do this. As you can see, that was a hot one and a smelly one actually. Gosh, I enjoyed it. What can I say? I enjoyed it. I did feel a slight niggle in this left hip, kind of groin, thigh area. I have been looking at hip supports online, seeing if there's any kind of compression thing or shorts that might help. But the ones I've seen are so expensive. I've seen a pair of shorts and they were like 60 odd euro. Just madness. Maybe I'll have to fashion my own out of those stretchy bandages. Make a pair of knickers out of them or something. But yeah, 3 8s, 24 minutes, minute in between. As you can see, I'm red, but that's the norm. A little bit sweaty on the back of my neck, but yeah. We did it. Let's look. Oh, it's gone off now. It's gone off. I'll put the stats up on screen. I think it was something like 2 points, 2 miles, something like that. Of course, you've got your 2 4-minute walks in there as well, haven't you? So yeah, I'm officially at the halfway point on this post-injury run programme. Got another 3 weeks left, and then like I say, I'm gonna do I think a 10k one and just keep trying to build on that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, no more injuries going forward. So I'm gonna go in, get on the spiky mat for half an hour, and shower time, and get sorted for the day. So that was a good one. It's funny how you might be dreading it, and then you do it and it's just fine, isn't it? You should always push yourself, always push yourself. Even if you get on that treadmill or get your trainers on and get outside or get on a bike and you think, oh, because as soon as you start doing it, you just feel so much better. The next run is running for 10 whole minutes 3 times. So 30 minutes with a minute in between. And I think the recovery time is reduced again. 3 minutes or 2 minutes in between. I'll put the stats up anyway, you can have a quick look if you're interested. But yeah, we should be doing a weigh-in, and hopefully we've lost a little bit more chunk. Do you feel dehydrated. I have got my electrolytes. I've had one before this, and I'm going to go in and get some more now. I think the key is to not have lots of water as well. Obviously drink water, but if you are at a point where you're feeling and you are dehydrated, I think you need to get them electrolytes in concentrated, don't you? Because I think if you start having your electrolyte drink and then you follow it with a load of water, it kind of dilutes it. It doesn't have the same effect. Saw that on a YouTube channel. Amy's Cycling Adventures, I think it is. She's fab. If you don't watch her, check her out. Really, really good girl. Yeah, she's doing really well. But she's been struggling with her hand swelling, and you see on some of her videos are quite red, and she went to UK Bike Fit with her bike, and they said it has a lot to do with dehydration. Turns out she doesn't have electrolytes, so she's changing that up. Good girl. Anyway, we shall go now, and I shall see you soon when we get weighed. 94.2. That'll do for me. So that is just over 1 kilo, so 2 pounds. And I've just worked out it's like 13 days, something like that, since the last weigh, which I put in with one of my videos. So it's like £1 a week. Now, in the past, I would have been horrified at that. Obviously being like about 4 stone overweight. Well, I'm not now because I'm losing it, but I always expected and wanted, needed quick weight loss, big weight losses. And when I did diets in the past, you know, ones like Slimming World, Weight Watchers, all that kind of stuff, which is nothing wrong with that if you do it, you know, properly and whatever. There's that many diets out there. It's whatever works for you, isn't it? I'm not, you know, dissing them. I'm just saying what happened for me. So I would go and I would sign up and I'd be all motivated because once I set my mind to it, I kind of set my mind to it. But at some point, obviously, else won't be as big as I am, I fall off the wagon, either exercise-wise or food-wise. Now, I have been known to lose in the first week at Slimming World 11 pounds. Now granted, you lose water, don't you, usually? And then the next week, I lost 7 pounds. The week after that, I lost, I don't know, 4 pounds. And it was like that constantly. I lost the weight very, very quickly. And then it petered off. And I think I'd lost like 4 stone in 6 months, something like that. Which is great. Wasn't complaining. However, looking back, I've done that now about 3 times. And it isn't sustainable because I think what I was doing was I suppose in some respects, I was kind of cutting out all of my carbs. Very aware that carbs do tend to cling. I don't know if it's called carb sensitive or what. Or maybe that's a load of crap. Maybe it's just something we tell ourselves. But yeah, I lost the weight very quickly, and then you fall off the wagon, and I literally put on 3 stone in about 2.5 months. That's crazy. That's kind of dangerous behaviour, isn't it? And then you'd be down on yourself and you're back, and that same old, you know, cycle going round and round and round. So the whole point of this little kind of, it's not even a rant, this little chat, is to say that, you know, if you're out there and you're trying to lose weight and you're, you know, in your late 40s like I am, I'm 47 in May, then naturally weight loss, in my experience, does slow down and does become harder as we get older. And not only that, I just think you need to be kinder to yourself. If you're constantly beating yourself up and looking for the quick fixes, you're never going to reach your goals. You know, you're never going to get that kind of contentment, I don't think. That's what I've learned. And maybe, you know, maybe I have had to go through what I've gone through with my weight and dieting, all the highs, like, oh yeah, I feel amazing, I'm a size 12 now. To put it all back on, oh, I'm back up to a size 18. Everything I wear feels awful. I don't want to go on that night out because I look like crap in the mirror. All the bad stuff that you tell yourself. I think I've had to go through all that to get to a place of acceptance. Even kind of accepting myself as a bigger girl. And also just accepting the process. Living and breathing the process, you know, of losing whatever I lose and going through the highs and lows of injury through exercise and just creating this constant kind of routine, new lifestyle, which is where I'm currently at. And honestly, I feel happier than I've been in a long, long time. Not that I've not been happy. Happy as in, obviously, with myself and my own self-confidence and self-esteem. I'm looking at my body in a different way. I mean, to be fair, in the past, I wouldn't even look at my body. You know, you just focus on the bad bits. Whereas this body has got me from hell and back over the years through different things that you go through, which is just life. Life is highs and lows. That's the deal with life, isn't it? Life is great. But then there's some not so great parts. But that's the deal. That's what we sign up to. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on and say, £2 in 2 weeks, that's £1 a week. For me, that's healthy. That's an achievement. I've not been starving myself. I've been exercising. I've had energy to do things. And that's it. There's nothing more to say, is there? It will just continue as it continues. And, you know, I may have a few weeks where the scales don't even move. But my clothes continue to feel looser and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I did start off thinking, well, I did actually measure myself. And I thought, no, I don't want to become obsessive, you know, like, oh, I've not lost on the scales. Oh, but my inches haven't gone down as well. Yeah, so what? I'm doing all that I can, and that's the way I've got to look at it. As long as you're being honest with yourself and giving it your all and putting the effort in, doing the work, there's nothing more you can do. You're doing your best. And it will happen when it happens. So I just wanted to jump on and say that, just in case there's anyone watching and they're feeling disheartened and quick fixes don't work. Start accepting who you are and start visualising who you want to be. That's something I've started doing recently as well. Just picturing myself, you know, going to an event or going out with friends, you know, wearing a nice outfit, something which I don't particularly think I'd wear at this moment in time, because I have lots of beautiful clothes in the wardrobe, lots of beautiful clothes that don't fit because I bought them when I was slim. So I know they're all there, and visualising and picturing things, it's all like positive mindset, and I believe in all that kind of stuff, you know. So keep at it. Keep up with that motivation and that determination, and you will get where you want to be. It won't happen overnight, but we've just got to keep plugging away. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the process. Stop thinking about the constant end goal and beating yourself up in the meantime, because the more negative you are, the less likely it is to happen, isn't it? So back to it. We're outside, guys. Doesn't look so clear for the weather. You see all the cloud. But it's nice temperature, it's cool. If it rains, it rains. As you can see, I've got some headphones in. I did have some Echo earbuds a while back. I didn't really rate them. These are off Amazon, just some cheapo. And I love them. Fit really well in my ear and everything. So yeah, we're just on the, it's a 3-minute warm up walk. So that's reduced as well. Then we're running for 10 minutes, 3 times with a 2-minute walk in between. I'm trying to give myself a good talking to as I walk along, because my motivation today is feeling a little bit dipped. It's almost like I'm fearing it, you know. I think because I know I've got 3 10-minute blocks, kind of like that self-doubt niggling. You've got an angel on one shoulder, a demon on the other. Some days it's the angel and you just go for it, positive. Some days it's the demon. Some days it's a bit of both. So yeah, hopefully it's the angel today and I can get through it, because yeah, I don't know what it is. It's all psychological, isn't it? I'm just over halfway through the walk, so I'm going to be starting. I'm going to be starting very soon. So I shall hopefully check in with you whilst I'm powering on through it. Wish me luck. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm overheating a little bit. I put this jacket on thinking it'll protect me if it rains, but I'm just sweating. I've only got my bra on underneath and one of these little holders for my phone, and I'm not speaking to you. Feel good though, feel okay, apart from the heat. I'm gonna go get my breath back before the next one kicks in. Oh no, it's not Jerry the Berry off Phoenix Nights. It's just me, Laura. Now, excuse me, I've been finished for a little while. The new route I did on the wider lane took me on a back road and then finished in the centre of town. So I got on the main drag from town and was running along, and then the run finished. So I'm walking and I thought I'll speak to you guys. And oddly, there was a lot of traffic, an actual traffic jam. There is never traffic or traffic jams, even in town. And here I am, dressed all in pink. And I quickly realised it was a funeral procession. So here I am dressed in pink, everyone's in black, walking behind the hearse. So I thought I best not get the camera out and start chatting. Sorry, sore arm again. It's to be a little bit insensitive on me. So I just power walked and now I'm back on the country lane which leads to our house. So yeah, everything's done. The run's done, the walk's done, and I actually really enjoyed it. I've learned my lesson about this jacket, and I think going forward, if I think it's going to rain, then I just suck it up and get wet, because I know that I get hot really quickly and go red very quickly. Like I say, I don't sweat a great deal, and I do think that's why I go red. So next time, t-shirt or vest or whatever, and if I get wet, I get wet, because it's just really, really warm. But yeah, it was a lovely run. I enjoyed the route. I actually stopped for about 5 seconds because I passed a field which had lots of horses in, and there was a beautiful, beautiful horse, really big horse, and he saw me coming down the lane and he came to the gate, and he It was the same colour as my hair, and I had to stop and just touch him, and then I carried on my merry little way after about 5 seconds. Yeah, but no, like I say, I was feeling a little bit doubtful of myself when I first came out, but I really enjoyed it, and I've literally just ran for 30 minutes. I know I had, it was a 2-minute walk in between each, but even still, you know, 30 minutes. The hip is fine. The hip is fine. I've started doing some squats and things to try and strengthen my thighs and my glutes and all around that area, and hopefully that'll help me to avoid injury going forward. So there we go. Another successful run. So that was week 4, run 1, done and dusted, and we've got the next one to look forward to now. So I've got day off tomorrow, and then it's the following day. So I'm dead proud of myself. I am. I'm gonna go back and get a shower now because I feel pretty disgusting. And it didn't rain after all that. It's beautiful views. Let's see. It's quite still actually. So I hope you're all well. And you know, if you're trying to lose weight, or if you're exercising and trying to get back into something like I am, then kudos to you, because you know, it's hard work. It is hard work. Some days like today I feel great now. I didn't feel great before I started, and we just have good days and bad days, don't we? You know, I've got crisps sat in the cupboard at home, which have been winking at me for near on 2 weeks now. A big bag, sharing bag. In the past, I would have gone and got that, sat down, I could have polished it all off on my own. Not because I was hungry, but just because they taste nice and I enjoy them. But then I'd wake up the next morning, get on the scales, and I know I wouldn't have put weight on as in a load of fat, but you know, I'd guilt trip myself for eating junk and, you know, not exercising. And so when I have these moments where I feel like pigging out, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with eating whatever you want, as long as you're monitoring it, as in you're not overindulging. That's what I'm learning on this this journey. But yeah, when I am thinking about, I just want to binge out, like, not binge, that's probably the wrong word, probably quite triggering for some people, but you know, just want to sit there and eat stuff which, you know, isn't that great for you. I just tend to give myself a few minutes and remind myself of how I'd be feeling the following morning. And I won't lie, when I do eat things like crisp and salted nuts and things like that, which is what I love, savoury, then the following morning I would literally feel disgusting, as in my mouth would be dry and like I'm dehydrated just from eating probably food which is high in salt and all that kind of thing. So I just give myself a stern reminder, and that's been doing the trick, you know, so we keep on going. Oh, just back in now, and I just had a quick look at the next session, which is pretty much the same as this one. So running 10 minutes again, 3 times. The only difference is instead of 2 minutes walking in between, it's reduced to 1 minute walking in between. And the name of the actual session is phasing out the walks. So that's where we're up to. And I know I can do it now just because I've just done it. So I should go out and do exactly the same loop as what I've done today. It's just 1 minute less in between, which means I will get it finished quicker. Oh, so I'm going to have a shower now. I'll just show you. I've got a lazy old boy in here. I thought my Rufus. He's saying hello to our friends. So Rufus is the naughty boy. You wouldn't think it looking at that face. Butter wouldn't melt. Rufus is, we think he's 12 years old. And he's a rough-coated lurcher. He's a rescue dog. Aren't you, buddy? Yes, he's got beautiful eyes. And he's a little scruffy rascal. But yeah, he's a troubled soul, bless him. He's reactive towards other dogs and to people who he doesn't know or doesn't particularly like the look or smell of. And he also has a favourite hobby of freaking out every time a car goes past us slowly. And of course they have to go past slowly because the lanes are very narrow, aren't they? And he doesn't like it and he starts barking and trying to lunge forward, which is why I don't really walk him on my own, because he is hard work. He's a handful. He has a muzzle, which we put on him, just so, obviously, if he did decide he didn't like someone who wanted to eat them, he couldn't. So it protects him and it protects other people. But yeah, he spends most of his days doing this. Lurchers do tend to do that. Sleep all day, just kind of moves around the house, changing positions. And then he goes out for his walk in the morning and walk in the afternoon. And then he goes out in the evening and just to do his business. Missy is more active than him and she relishes being outside. That's where she is now. So yeah, we're just saying hello, aren't we? Butter wouldn't melt, eh? Good morning, isn't it, kids? Let's go. It's a foggy one. It's before 6 AM. Rufus came and woke me up, as he always does. Every morning, same routine. He wakes the household up. He's an old boy though. Weak bladder and all that. That's Missy coughing up grass. And it's a foggy one, guys. Look at this. I do like it though when it's like this. It's kind of like, you know, eerily atmospheric. I love this time of day. I honestly think it's the best time of day. It's like you're the only person in the world. You're awake before everybody else. To be fair, in these parts you've got to get in quick if you want to experience that feeling, because the farmers are up pretty darn early. So yeah, I love it. I love the bird song. It's like you fill your lungs with the freshest air that you can muster and breathe in. You know, like no one else has breathed it in that day. It's just quiet. And I do have both doggies. There we go, we're back home, guys. Back home. I love you and leave you. Take care. Be careful, because remember, it's a jungle out there.